Do you want smoother lines, better control, and to train your hand just like a professional artist? Grab your pen. We're jumping into 5 essential drawing exercises made for beginners that you can follow along at home. And we're starting with circles. Draw them big, small, overlapping, spaced out, whatever feels natural. But here's the trick. Use your whole arm, not just your wrist. Move from your shoulder to get a smoother, more controlled curve. Rotate your page as you go. That helps keep the movement flowing, especially with those tricky angles. And don't stress about perfect circles. These don't need to be perfect. We're just building control and confidence, not flawless shapes. We're spending just a minute or two on this exercise. But after the video, I highly recommend giving this a solid 5 minutes of your own time. It's simple, but a really powerful exercise to improve your drawing skill. But let's keep it moving. Time to build on this with ellipses. Ellipses and minor axes. Now let's draw some ellipses, like stretched out circles. You see them everywhere. Mugs, wheels, bowls, even heads. Start by drawing a straight line through the center of where the ellipse will go. This is your minor axis. It helps guide the ellipse and keeps it symmetrical. Now draw your ellipse around that line. Try a bunch of variations. Tall, wide, tilted left or right, but keep each side balanced, and remember, ghost the motion first. That means hovering your pen just above the page, rehearsing the curve before you draw it. This is a key exercise. It improves your line quality, balance, and spatial awareness. We're doing a quick version together, but again, give this 5 minutes of your time after the video. You can pause, rewind. Just fill a page with ellipses around the minor axis, and it will do wonders. If you're enjoying this video so far, smash that like button and subscribe to the Portrait Guru for even more content in the future. And let's move on to some ellipses in perspective. Ellipses in perspective. Let's start thinking in 3D. Draw 3 vertical lines on your page, spaced evenly apart. These will guide your ellipses in perspective. Make sure your vertical lines are symmetrical. I want you to basically draw your ellipses within these 3 lines. The middle line is your minor axis, so make sure each side of those circles are symmetrical. Draw some of your ellipses tall, wide, and tilted. Just experiment with drawing different ellipses and drawing different angles of vertical lines. Rotate the page if needed to keep your arm movement smooth and keep ghosting the shape before drawing. This will start to teach your eye how ellipses really behave in space, and it's a real game changer. Again, I want you to give yourself another 5 to 10 minutes to fill the page and really lock in this drawing exercise. But now, let's push this even further by combining circles and ellipses to create form. Ellipses within circles. Draw a full page of circles, different sizes and placements. Now, inside each circle, draw an ellipse that wraps through the shape. Imagine you're looking through into a bowl or the top of a cup. The ellipse should match how that object would appear if it was tilted or rotated. Try changing the tilt of the ellipse inside the circle. You'll see how it instantly gives a sense of perspective. Want to make it pop? Thicken the front edge of the circle or add a shadow underneath. Then suddenly it feels 3D. This is where you can add a bit of creativity and have a bit of fun with it. Add little features to the circles. Imagine they're objects. Maybe even draw something poking out of them. Remember, always think about how you're viewing those ellipses in perspective. Sometimes they might be a full-on circle, and sometimes they might be really collapsed, depending on where you're looking at that ellipse in perspective. Draw a few with me now, then definitely spend another 10 to 15 minutes exploring this on your own. There's a ton to learn here by just doing. Cross-contour circles and organic forms. Start by drawing a curved line. It can loop, wave, or snake across the page. Now, place ellipses along that line, like rings wrapping around a cable. As the line curves away from you, the ellipses should flatten. As it curves towards you, they open up. This is called cross-contour drawing and helps you build believable 3D forms. Next, draw organic shapes like a bean or sausage. Now wrap ellipses around these shapes too, changing their size and tilt as they move along the form. It's not easy at first, and there's a lot to get your head around, but the more you do it, the more you'll start to actually see the objects in space and actually draw what you're seeing in front of you in a way more realistic and solid way. Remember, always think about how that shape is pointing towards or against the viewer. We're just covering the basics here. So after the video, definitely spend another 10 or 15 minutes just doing this by yourself. Again, you can rewind, pause this video. It's one of the most valuable drawing exercises out there. And if you want to ask me a question or you're liking this video so far, do drop me a comment below. And that's 5 essential drawing exercises that will transform your line quality, accuracy, and ability to see in 3D if you stick with them. We've done a quick roundup together, but the real benefit comes from repetition. Take 15-20 minutes after this video for each exercise and you'll see major improvements in your sketches within a week. Want to take your skills even further? I highly recommend you checking out this video coming up. Keep drawing, and I'll see you on the next video.